If you've watched at least a few YouTube videos, chances are you've probably seen at least a few fake guru ads. You know the ones I'm talking about. They have the fancy cars that they drive around and look so happy racing around in, and they have the stacks of cash, easily over 100K, that they have no problem flaunting and throwing around, and they even have the giant mansions where they go out on a balcony and soak it all in. And these ads, unfortunately, are very effective and get hundreds of thousands of people to click on their webinars and sign up for their courses every single year. The problem is it's incredibly easy to fake this lifestyle, and most of these gurus, when they start out, are flat broke. They don't make money from selling on Amazon or Shopify. They make money from selling the courses. So until they get a bunch of people to sign up for their multi-$1,000 courses, they don't actually have the money to buy the cars, the homes, or all the stacks of cash. So how do they actually do it? I'm going to show you in this video how easy it is for these guys to fake these YouTube ads talking about the rich lifestyle they don't actually have until they start selling their courses. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be showing you just how easy it is to fake this millionaire lifestyle that you see in all of these fake guru ads on YouTube, on Facebook, right? And they get people to sign up because they want that lifestyle as well. And in reality, it's just all fake. Now, one thing I will say, a lot of these fake gurus, once they start selling their courses, if their ads are successful, because there's a lot of gurus they have to compete with, but if they start using their ads and they start getting a lot of sales, selling their $2,000, $5 courses, then eventually they start to make a lot of money and they can buy the nice cars and the mega mansions and have the stacks of cash. But before that happens, they don't get rich selling on Amazon or Shopify or dropshipping or whatever they say they're doing. They do it selling the courses. So in many times they have to fake it until they make it. So I'm going to show you just how easy it is to fake this lifestyle. Have the cars, the cash, the mansion, right? You don't need you don't need to be a millionaire to get all this stuff, to be able to put together one of these YouTube ads that you see all over the place. So first up, let's look at, this is Kevin David right here, looking all cool in front of his Lamborghini. He uses his Lamborghini in pretty much all of his ads to get people's attention. Mostly guys, they'll see that and they'll say, I want that lifestyle, I want that as well. Then over here you have Tanner J. Fox. He's another Amazon seller, and he shows his picture. I was delivering pizzas and he was miserable, right? And then he started selling on Amazon. He got that sweet Lamborghini. Now he's just living the lifestyle, right? Now, like I said, potentially they do. A lot of these gurus will buy these cars once they are successful selling their courses, but they don't make the money from actually selling on Amazon or Shopify. And I'm going to show you how easy this actually is. You don't need to be a millionaire to rent these cars. So you can come over here, just type into Google rent a Lambo, right? And you'll find sites like Turo, right? This is to rent high-end cars. And you can see on Turo, you can rent this Lamborghini Huracan 2019. It's a year old for $749 a day. And you're only going to need it one day to film your ad, right? You're going to take some B-roll of you driving around. Kevin David, he has the B-roll of him driving around in the Lambo all over town. Maybe you get a couple shots standing in front of the Lambo like Tanner J. Fox does, looking really cool in front of your Lambo. And then you can create an ad and put that on YouTube and be like, I have the great lifestyle. And you can too if you just buy my $2,000 course, right? It's very easy to do. Now you may be thinking, you'll see this and you'll see $749 a day and you'll be like, that's pretty expensive. I don't want to pay that. And I would agree with you, right? If you were just trying to rent this car just for a day, just to have some fun, that's a lot of money to spend on a car. But you have to look at it from the perspective of a fake guru. They're going to be renting this for one day, shoot an ad for YouTube with it, right? And then they're going to potentially make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars from that ad, because they're going to be showing it to hundreds of thousands of people, right? So they're looking at it as an investment of $749 just to rent it one day to potentially make a lot of money. Most of their courses are like $2,000, so if they sell just one course, they've already made the money back of the $749 to rent this car for one day. Imagine yourself with a picture just in front of that Lambo. You'd look so cool. I'm sure you would sell a ton of courses standing in front of that actual car. Now, I want you to keep in mind the $749 it costs for one day. We're going to put together a few different things. I'm going to show you just how much it's going to cost to run one of these ads on YouTube. So $749 to rent this Lambo for one day, but then you're going to need the stacks of cash, right? Every single one of those gurus, they have, giant stacks of cash. Maybe they'll have like $100,000 in marked bills. They're just walking around, flipping it around all over the place. Now, me personally, I have quite a bit of money. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I've never withdrawn a stack of $10,000 from my bank and just walked around with it. I think that's really odd. You only see that in movies and apparently fake guru ads. I don't know why people would want to walk around with a stack of cash like that. Great way to get robbed. But apparently they do that in all of the fake guru ads. You all see that all the time. And it's very easy to fake that. There are plenty of sites. This is the one that you can look up, propmoney.com, and you can buy giant stacks of cash that looks just like real money for very, very cheap. So for example, this stack right here, I think it's 10 stacks because each one of these stacks is $10,000, and this is a $100,000 stack. It only cost you $219. So to have a giant stack of fake cash, and you can put it in all your ads, you can put it in your thumbnails for your YouTube videos, right? To have that, it's only going to cost $219 to have $100,000 in fake money, right? Very simple to get this. You can see if you actually look closely, it actually says motion picture money on the front, and on the back it says in props we trust, I believe right there, in props we trust. So if you look closely, you can tell it's fake. But most of these gurus, you don't get a close-up shot of the money in their ads. And they block out the part where it says that with their fingers or stuff. So it's very easy to put this fake prop money, and to get $100,000 of fake prop money is only going to cost you $200. Not a lot of money, and when people see that stack of money in the ads, it gets people to click on them. I've used stacks of cash on my thumbnails for YouTube for several videos, and those videos generally always do really well when you put stacks of money in a YouTube ad or a YouTube thumbnail. People really like to click on that for some reason. So it's very easy to fake this. You don't need $100,000 withdrawn from your bank. You just need about $200, $250 so you can buy this fake money from sites like propmoney.com. Now, finally, the last thing that you're going to need, right? The car is one thing, the fake money is another thing, but what you really need, you need that mega mansion, the giant 3-story house that you can go out on the balcony on and look all cool and, look off into the sunset, and you'll have a friend record you, and you can put that in your ad and be like, man, I want that house. I want that lifestyle. You're thinking, that's got to be really expensive to buy. But then again, you don't actually have to buy one of these giant mansions. Just like the Lamborghini, you can rent them by the day. So this is a site called Verbo. I think it's owned by Airbnb, but they only show very high-end homes on this site. And I found this home near where I live, a few miles. I don't live in this nice of an area, but a few miles from where I live. And they have this very nice grotto mansion place. It's got the rock jacuzzi and the pool. I'll show you, has 3 stories if I can find it. Here we go. This is the outside of the view, outside of the home. You can see it's 3 stories right here. So you imagine if Kevin David or Tanner J. Fox, they're sitting on that balcony and they have their friend filming them from across the street, and they'll be like, wow, that's a great shot for the ad. He's showing you on this mega mansion, and people will be like, I want to live that lifestyle as well. That's a great thing to put in these fake guru ads as well. And remember, this is only going to cost you $641 a night, and you're only going to need it for one day to film your ad. It's not a lot of money for an ad that could potentially make you millions of dollars. So after all of that, you got the Lambo, you got the fake money, you got the mansion, right? You're just going to need a friend to be able to film you. Maybe you pay him. Maybe he's just a friend who helps you out. It doesn't really matter, right? You get a friend to film you. You film one of these YouTube ads over the course of one day, and you put it up there, and you can start making a bunch of money from this. Now, obviously, you're going to have to spend money on Google Ads, probably another $500 or so to get started. But to add all these 3 things together, let's calculate this together. For those 3 things, it's going to cost you about $1,611. Let's add an extra $500 in there to run the actual ads on YouTube. So it's going to cost you a little over $2,000 to get this fake guru ad up and running on YouTube. Here's the thing. That may seem like quite a bit of money to most people to spend that money to just rent a car and a house for one day. But like I said, if you're a fake guru, you will be filming the ad, and you could potentially make hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars from your ad. Now, if your course is $2,000 like most of their courses are, all you would need to do is sell just 2 courses. 2 courses for $2,000 each, that's $4,000 total, and you have made back all of the money of renting all of these things and spending $500 on YouTube ads by just selling 2 of your courses. That's why all of these gurus do this. It's very, very lucrative to make money selling courses, And it's really not that expensive to fake this lifestyle. All of these gurus, they all fake it until they make it. Now, again, a lot of them do become successful and they can actually buy a lot of this stuff, but they did have to fake it till they make it at the beginning. And it's very easy to fake this lifestyle. I'll have links below if you want to check out the fake money site. Hopefully you don't use this to become a fake guru yourself, but it is interesting that you can just buy this money that looks just like real money for a fraction of the cost. Now, hopefully, like I said, don't use it. Don't try and spend this money because you will get in trouble because it's fake. It's just for props. But I hope you enjoyed this video showing you just how easy it is for these gurus to fake the lifestyle for these ads. You put the ad together, potentially you make a ton of money, and you don't even need to be rich to pretend to be rich in these ads. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure and like, subscribe, and share. Thanks everyone, and have a fantastic day.